Hey guys, it's Colby here. I'm going to bring you a video on how to LaLoon or max attack or whatever people call it. I don't know. Basically, it's lava hounds, loons, and a kill squad. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. This attack requires you to have 20 heroes, and I'll explain to you why in a few seconds. But do not attempt this attack unless the base is crying out for it, unless there is no other way of attacking a base, or you can get 3 air defenses, there's no hound, that kind of thing. Because I'm going to explain to you why. I mean, let's first of all take a look at my own attack. It's not the greatest attack, I'm not going to, and it's against a pretty poor base. But let me just show you what I mean. I mean, this base, obviously I'm trying to take, I'm coming in from here. I'm hoping to take out 2 air defenses, the Queen, an Expo, maybe some fart machines, whatever. Now, with my heroes, you'd expect me to take out a huge percentage of this base. Standard kill squad. I've done a video on kill squads, guys. You shouldn't need me to explain that. It's a 2 golem kill squad, obviously breaking in normal. Now, obviously, lava hounds, in my opinion, are overpowered. And versus this attack, when you haven't got many wizards, it's even more overpowered. You don't have you know you're running on a very skeleton. This attack is very troop demanding. Obviously, out comes the hound. Watch what I do with my king here, guys. Remember what I said about kings? I let him drop down to about 2/3, and then I put him up to back up to full health, getting there. So that's how he's that. But as you can see, queen is distracted by that hound. Now this is a 28 queen. Okay, guys. So. And I've only taken out 1 air defense to the queen and not a hell of a lot of stuff. I've took out the Expo, but as you can see, she's completely distracted, and this is why hounds are so powerful against this attack. I do end up taking out that air defense, but obviously, if you guys have had a level 14 queen or a level whatever queen, you probably wouldn't have got those 2 air defenses, which is what I'm trying to say to you. This attack is very, very tight on, and does require you to have high level heroes, but it's very effective if you can get it right. Obviously, this base isn't really up to max. I will show you a max attack with somebody else in a second, but I'm just going to talk about now about loon distribution and hounds. Now that's once you've taken out the queen and both 2 air defenses, that's pretty much the kill squad's job. If you can take out 3 air defenses, maybe throw an extra golem in there, drop a hound. You can drop a hound for a golem. It's all about the base. What can you get for your money's worth? If there's not a hound in the clan castle and you can bait and wait, then you're going to get a lot of bump for your kill squad. You're going to be able to get maybe three air defenses, that kind of thing. But with the hound, it just distracts the queen for too long, and you're going to struggle to get anything more than 2, in my opinion. I do an attack with a hound, and I'll link it at the end of this video where I get 3 air defenses, but I use 3 golems and 2 hounds. But I'll put that at the end. There'll be no commentary. It's just something you can check out and have a look. Okay, guys. So basically, I've took out what I wanted to take out here. Everything's going to die. No kill squad left. Now, obviously, as you can see, I've got no cleanup troops. Everything about this attack is risky. I mean, your cleanup troops are your pups, pretty much. Okay, guys. Let's just take a look and. Basically, guys, it's 2 hounds per defense. An archer tower, wizard tower, anything like that. I'd put 2 hounds, 2 balloons down. And like cannons, mortars, you could just use 1, depending on what's going to be hitting them. But it's all about how you path your hounds. Okay, you path your hounds over as many defenses and as many air mines as you can. Okay, so let's just take a look. See how I've dropped that there. Okay, so that hound there has to fly to that air defense. It will fly towards the air defense. Now, I've seen people dropping 2, 3 hounds there. They're not. If you drop them there, you're not distracting all these defenses. That's not how to do it. The idea is, while that archer tower is shooting that lava hound, obviously, eventually that hound is going to go out of range for that archer tower. But by then, those 2 loons will be right on top of it, and bang, that archer tower is gone. So it's all about pathing your stuff up and distracting as many defenses as you can. So obviously there's 2 loons per defense, or I'm trying to get 1 onto there. They group up, whatever. But basically, I'm going to slow this down to 1. So obviously that's been passed, taking out an air mine. 4 air mines. Look how many air mines I took out there. Okay, so then I bring in another one now, but it's too late for that there. They take out that. A rage up. There's plenty of it. Plenty of defenses there, and in comes the last one, distracted that, look, they're all shooting my hounds. Look, you know, that's how you do it. I'm using rages on large clumps of defences that are going to affect my loons, guys. But the problem with these attacks is this. You have to be very sparing with your loons. Now, as you can see, I've got one loon left. I probably could have got away with having left, but watch this. Watch how, now, all those groups are grouped up. So there I have, what, 10 loons all together. So what happens is then they become very slow and very susceptible to air mines, wizard towers. So obviously that's a problem. And also they're very slow on cleanup. So if you've got no pups left alive, obviously I saved the loon left, anticipating this, okay? But yeah, as you can see, it's slow process. I've got enough pups left to finish the job. So this attack, it's risky. I'm just going to show you, 5 minutes in, so I've got plenty of time. I'm just going to show you an attack by Ivan. Now, we know that Ivan's a 9.5. We know that he's practically going to... But I just want to show you, it's the same principle. I also want to show you the kill squad problem that we have. I mean, he has max golems, max hounds, obviously, and extra forts, you know, extra 20 troop slots, whatever. But I'm just showing you, it's the same principle. Basic kill squad uses a test golem, test wall breaker, breaks in. Obviously, hound comes out, and the same thing happens to him here, where the queen is so tied up with that lava hound that she does nothing for the whole time that the king and the golems are inside that area. Now, obviously, using a rage on your kill squad is useful. That's what I tend to do. I use one rage. I use 3 rages. 1 for my kill squad, 2 for my loons. But there we go. So obviously, he's still not taking out any of those air defences because of that lava hound. His king manages to take out 1, which is ideal, and then eventually he gets quite lucky and gets down the last one with his queen. But as you can see, if you don't have 30 plus heroes, you ain't getting that. So obviously now, again, we pause. Look where he places his hound. There. Right? He wants to distract that wizard tower. That hound is going to fly to there. So he's going to distract all the defences on the way. So as you can see, that is the key. See how it's shooting that hound? See if we pause there. It's shooting that hound. And then continue. Pause. All these defences are distracted by those hounds. Okay? So do you see? Look at that. There, all those, you got 3 archer towers, 1 wizard tower, all were shooting that hound then. So obviously his loons are practically on top, and then he rages them up and bang, they're all gone. They don't have time to react because they're too busy shooting those hounds. So even though the hound's going to go out of range, it's all about distracting long enough to get that stuff down. Now, I'm going to speed this up a bit. Obviously, principle's the same. Hounds do the cleaning up. Rage on large clumps of things near Teslas. Groups of Teslas, you want to be using your rage potions up. He manages to do it. I just want to show you something, and I want to show you what happens here. Now, you'd think he's got like what 14 loons there. Now watch this. He loses all of those loons to 1 wizard tower. This is what I'm saying. It's the more sparing you are with your loons, the better. If he'd have got a couple of loons left then at the end, taking that wizard tower would have been easy. He'd probably still have 14 loons left up. But because they're so grouped up, that's when they're vulnerable. So it's all about being sparing. 2 loons per defense. If you start slamming a load of loons down, boom, 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 and you put too many down, you're going to run out of loons. They're going to clump up and they're going to die. And that's that. And it's as simple as that. And that's the important part about these attacks. He does manage to get that down. It's a 3-star. But I'm just trying to say, guys, that this attack isn't easy. And it's not to be used unless the base is crying for you to use it. It's not to be used unless expos are set to ground. You know, you can get 3 air defenses on the queen in one go. You know, realistically, these attacks they're hard to do. I'm going to probably attach a video of me doing a 3 golem kill squad with 2 lava hounds on a max base as well at the end, so you can take a look at different variations of the setup you can do. Obviously, everything is base dependent. It depends on the base. There's one here. I'll put it off full speed just quickly at the end of this video. But same principle, guys. Obviously, he knows there's a hound in the clan castle, so he can use the 4-quake, because he doesn't need the poisons. So obviously you can take three rages, 1 rage on his kill squad, 2 rages for his loons, pass the loons over the defenses. You know, perfectly standard attack. Spare him with his loons, job done. Easy as that. But it's difficult to do, guys. It's not. It's made look easy here. It's not easy to do. I mean, he still has 1 hound alive. That's a sign of doing it too well, in my opinion. But there you go. Spot on. Okay, guys. So I'll link another video. Probably be another 3 minutes added onto this video. Best of luck. Don't go using this attack unless, honestly, the base is crying for it. Okay. Queen walks are probably the better option when you can't really see a way around how to clear double bombs and things like that. Okay. So good luck and peace out.